Hey everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to another video. If you're brand new here, my name is Nikki and here you'll find me discussing all things nail polish. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do before you head out today. I'm super excited for this video today because this is my first collab video with a whole bunch of ladies that I know you guys all love and watch. This is our top 20 nail polishes for 2022. Now initially I only had 10, but Krista from Restored by Polish invited me to this super fun collab, which I'm so grateful for. So I wanted to say thank you to her, to Amanda at the Nail Polish Hound for organizing this awesome collab, and to Jackie at Nurse Jackie at 2582 for getting together this awesome collab list that you guys are going to find linked down below. I always love watching these videos, so that's why I'm super excited to be a part of this collab. It's so unique how everybody picks out their favorites and even the bonus categories that they do. It's super fun. So for my picks, there's going to be a mix of polishes that just came out this year and polishes that I finally got to trying that I ended up loving, and we're just going to go into more detail about each one. But for the first 10, the last 4 that I'm going to show you are honorable mentions that I knew that were going to be my favorites, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to try before the year ended. So let's just get into it. The first one I want to talk about is from Sassy Sauce Polish, and this is called Zion Sunset. This came out in PPU, in May of PPU this year, and this was based off a national landmark, but I'm not sure which one. I wore this as a transitional polish in September, and I absolutely loved it. This strong pink shimmer in here just makes this that perfect September polish. Not that I would only wear it in September, but it reminds me of that month because it's just that transitional month into, you know, fall. Well, I guess August is, but I still consider that as September too sometimes. But yeah, love this polish. It was absolutely beautiful. The shift, the glow, how it looked in the sunlight, it was just an A+ all around. Really love this. So that was Sassy Sauce's Zion Sunset. This next one I could talk about for days, but we don't have that kind of time, so I'm only going to talk about it for a minute. This is Wildflower Lacquer's You Had Me at Hydrangea, another transitional shade that I absolutely fell in love with. This polish ignited my love for shimmers because flakies just have my heart, you know, but shimmers Wildflower Lacquer does are just immaculate. They are just so beautiful, so contrasting, and just so interesting to look at. And this is one of these polishes, my nail beds are quite small, so I like it when polishes make my nail beds look big because I like, you know, the color of my nails to be pronounced. I want people to see it. So this polish definitely did that, got tons of compliments, and that's not one of the only reasons why it made into my top 10. It just ignited my love for shimmers. So you might see a lot of shimmers in a lot of the next coming videos that I have for you guys. So that was Wildflower Lacquer's You Had Me at Hydrangea. Next, we're going to keep the trend going with another Wildflower Lacquer. This is called Aretha. This did come out earlier in this year, maybe February or January, I'm not too sure, but this is my first yellow flaky polish and I absolutely love it. This one is just so good, and this is one polish that I'm probably gonna wear like on the first day of summer in June, and June's also my birthday month and I just love the color yellow. So yeah, this polish definitely spoke to me, and I probably will wear it more as a topper, but I honestly really don't mind it has a full manicure either. It's beautiful. So that was Wildflower Lacquer's Aretha. Next, we have an amazing green that Sweet and Sour Lacquer came out with this year. This is called I Like It When the Red Water Comes Out. This was based off Sal's Fingers, which I know is in very, I mean, like, it's an interesting show, but I never really got into it, but I'm definitely into this polish. It's so gorgeous. This is just gonna fall into my ugly pretty picks, and it's just gonna stay there forever until this bottle runs out. I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if this polish comes back for rewind because it's sold out, and you know, I don't think that a lot of people got it. So this one I've seen not on the top of a lot of people's lists, but which I'm surprised by, but not a lot of people like ugly pretty colors. I guess you kind of have to have a taste for them, and I definitely do. Love this. I wore this for spooky season, Halloween, so I did talk about this more in my monthly manis, but yes, love this one so much. So that was Sweet and Sour Lacquer's I Like It When the Red Water Comes Out. Next one we have up is by MJ Lacquer. This is called Highly Favored. This is a solar polish, so it changes if you're in and out of sunlight, and when you are not in sunlight, it's this gorgeous slime green highlighter green, and then when it's in the sun, it turns into this really like kind of apple red color. It kind of reminds me how apples transition. Like, this is such a beautiful polish. I did get it in for PR, but oh, I loved it. It's just so unique and just so out of my comfort zone. That's just why I think I liked it. I really went for polishes that were out of my comfort zone, and I found that I really loved a lot of them. So that was MJ Lacquer's Highly Favored. Next, we're going to be talking about MV Lacquer's Grandpa's Garden. Now, I don't have any unique greens like this in my collection. Same with MJ Lacquer, but this one is just so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. The reflective in here, one of the things that I love most about polish that was not hard to get off. And I was in fear because I forgot to wear a peel off base coat. Don't know how that happened, but it did. And I forgot to wear it. And then when I tried to take it off with cotton pads, it literally just came off so easily. And I was shocked. I was like, oh, that's a nice surprise. But another component I liked about this is those flakies in there, ranging from copper to pink to even a bit of orange and yellow. Like, this polish is just beautiful, and definitely it is going to be my green for my reflective polish in my collection. So that was MV Lacquer's Grandpa's Garden. The next 4 polishes are the honorable mentions that I discussed earlier that I didn't have a chance to try, and the first one is China Glaze's Arctic Confetti. This did come out in their Dippin' Dots summer collection this year, and man, I knew I wanted this one because it's such, I love white Crellies, I really do, but I think you kind of have to have a certain taste for them. And I definitely do, as I said before. I love this one. I'm just hoping that the glitters in there won't turn the base in there that's white. And I can kind of already see it happening. But, you know, I think this polish is going to be cute regardless. And I just think this collaboration they did with Dippin' Dots was so fun for the summer and just bring on China Glaze. This is why they're my favorite mainstreams. The PR collections they come out with are just so cute and gimmicky, and you just can't help but love them. So that was China Glaze's Arctic Confetti, which you'll probably see on my summer rack or something. Next one is Essie's Tropic Low, and I did get that at the same time as I purchased Arctic Confetti. Didn't have a chance to try this one because I got it at the end of September and I wasn't really feeling this vibe, but this green is absolutely stunning and I cannot wait to try it. It's beautiful. I just think this is such a unique polish from Essie, and I haven't really picked up a lot of Essies in a while just because they haven't really been speaking to me, but this one definitely did for their summer collection. It's that metallically kind of Shrek limey green that just has a dash of something extra that just makes you want to look at it. Even in the bottle, I'm amazed. So that was Essie's Tropic Low. Next one we have up is Dom Polish's Destinato. If I'm not saying that right, please correct me in the comments because I feel like I'm not. But this one, oh my gosh, I hauled it in my Black Friday haul, and the combinations of glitters in here against that base is just beautiful. This is kind of the combinations that Lacquer does, and it just, oh yeah, I just knew this is going to be my favorite polish. And I actually tried to get it in the summertime, but it was out of stock, so it did come back for Black Friday, and that's when I picked it up. So I'm definitely planning to try this pretty soon because, you know, it can't just be sitting here looking at me, it's going to be taunting me. So that was Rogue Lacquer's Destinato. And last honorable mention I didn't get to try that I figured that I'm going to love is KB Shimmer's Mask Me Again. Now, I have just had a thing for pink shimmers lately, and man, this polish is not disappointing. I don't know why. It's probably the name, but this reminds me of The Mask with Jim Carrey. Like, don't know why. Maybe that's the theme she was going with. I don't know, but oh, maybe it was a theme. I don't know. But anyway, it just reminds me of Jim Carrey in The Mask, and I love it because I love that movie. And this is just so pretty. That silver reflective glitter in there. Ooh, I think this is gonna fall into my ugly pretties as well. I really haven't decided yet. We'll see. But you know, I gotta get it on my nails first, so we'll see. I'm trying to figure out what color this falls into, like seasonally, and I don't think I can wait till fall, so I'm gonna have to get it on my nails soon. But that was KB Shimmer's Mask Me Again. And the next 10 are going to be polishes that I finally tried that I didn't get a chance to. So the first one is a polish that I bought in July of this year, has one of my lemmings. This is Graceful Nail Polish's Beauty of Nature, and this is a gorgeous teal flaky polish, one of my mermaid picks, and I wore this to the beach. this summer, and I know for such a dark polish it's kind of weird to consider it a summer polish, but I really liked it. It looked like jewels in the sun. It was beautiful. I love this, and next time I wear, I'm definitely gonna have to try it matte because I robbed myself when I didn't. You know, you just forget how good flakies look matte because you're too busy looking at them how they look glossy, you know? So anyway, yeah, definitely gonna try that one matte next. So that was Graceful Nail Polishes Beauty of Nature. This one is definitely like, out of the last 10 is my top picks in the 10s. This is Starly's Bean Toes. So this is another glowy ethereal polish with a gorgeous pink shimmer. Oh my goodness, if you're not into white polishes but you want like an extra razzle dazzle, this is definitely a polish that you're like, look at that glow, you guys. It's just so ethereal and just so heavenly to look at. I got so many compliments on this polish, and it actually matched a lot of outfits that I wore, so I'm thinking this is kind of a neutral polish as well. It was beautiful. This glow in here, Starly is definitely, it's an expensive brand, but it's definitely a standout brand, and the quality I don't think you can beat. It's worth it to me, and I got this one on sale, so I can't be mad at that either. So that was Starly's Bean Toes. Next is an oldie but a hard to find goodie. This is China Glaze's Zombie Zest, and I want to mention this because I tried this polish for the first time in March of this year, and man, I really was missing out not having this collection in my polish for as long as I didn't, because this is definitely one of my favorite greens in my collection. This is just such a unique polish. China Glaze just did this polish justice, and it's so popular for a reason. It's just so unique and beautiful on the nails. It just gets your nails noticed. And this blue flip in here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does come out on the nails too. And I know it's looking a bit green on my camera, but it is kind of like a purpley bluish flip, but super subtle, but it is still there. And oh, this polish just makes me so happy, and I am so thankful having it in my collection now. It will forever be mine. So that is China Glaze's Zombie Zest. Next up we have Fancy Gloss's Cranberry Splash. Now I purchased this one because I missed out on Polish for Days Seeing is Believing, which is still one of my lemmings, but this one is tiding me over until I find that one. It is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I'm definitely gonna wear this in February again because it's a beautiful red for February. It's just gorgeous. It's such a glowy polish too, and I think I am going to try it matte. I have mentioned this in my 7 candied red polishes, and yeah, I just love this polish. It is just a beauty. I could just kiss the bottle right now. And it's definitely it, you know, it's not an exact dupe for Seeing is Believing, but it's close enough that if I don't find that polish, I won't be disappointed because I have this one. So that was Fancy Gloss's Cranberry Splash. Whew. Okay, this next one I wore 3 times this year, and it is serious. I need a backup for this one. And it did come back in polish pickup, but I missed out on it. It's wild, but hopefully it comes back again for a 4th time. I would not be surprised. I'm not going to say the full name, but I will link it down below, I guess. This is Femme Fatale's Everybody Knows, and this originally came out in December 2020 and has come back for a 3rd time now, and this is beautiful. This is one of the most shiftiest polishes I've ever worn in my life, and it's definitely going to my top 10 indies of all time. And I really do want to back up this because it's only 9 milliliters, and you guys know my pet peeve with milliliters. I'm a bang for a buck kind of girl, and you know, I'm sad this one is so small, but it's small but mighty. I just love this polish. It is just so unique and beautiful. I definitely don't want it to go anywhere. Definitely one that I'm gonna wear yearly for fall. Maybe it's an all year polish because I love it that much. So that was Femme Fatale's Everybody Knows. Next one is another MJ Lacquer, and this is hands down my favorite white Crelly in my collection that I did try in February of this year. This is Earthly Blessings, and this did come out, I'm not sure when it came out, in the indie movement in April of 2021. I don't think the indie movement is a thing anymore, but correct me if I'm wrong because they've kind of been inactive on Instagram. But oh, this polish, I mean, I could just melt looking at it. This white base with that really unique combination of colors for the glitters. Like, this is so good. And what gets me is those little red glitters that are in there just subtly. It reminds me of a really pretty rose garden that you see in the summer with like hints of the red bushes coming out. Yeah, that's just where my visuals go when I look at this polish. It's the perfect spring crelly, and this is one polish I would definitely save if there was a fire. Yeah, definitely. So that is Earthly Blessings by MJ Lacquer. Next one up is by ILMP. This is called Blue Lagoon. I did mention this in my mermaid picks for this year. Oh my goodness, I just loved this one. Oh my gosh, how many times can I talk about this polish? I could talk about it forever, you know? But this tealy blue shimmer in here, that is definitely what mostly comes out, and it's just gorgeous. This looks so beautiful in the sun. I'm definitely gonna have to try this matte. I wanna, you know, I just want to strike myself every time I say I want to try polish matte, because I just can't get over how they look glossy sometimes, but I have to remember they look good matte too. It's a thing I just got to remember. But yeah, ILMP really did it with this one. This did come out in their summer 2021, I think, part 2 of their summer, because they released 2 collections for each season. So I think this came out in the second part of the summer collection, and it is just one polish that I don't really need to get backups to ILMP because they don't really can discontinue their polishes. But yeah, I think it's just a staple that I'm gonna have to wear every summer. So that was ILMP's Blue Lagoon. Next, we have a polish that I did get in my Black Friday haul last year. This is Polish for Days Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, which was another return polish for the Love of Polish box that was voted to come back. This is one of my periwinkle picks for the Pantone color for 2022, and oh my goodness, I could not take my eyes off this winter scene in a bottle. Breathtaking, you guys. Definitely have to try it matte again, I know, but yeah, this polish is beautiful. There's just so many components in it that it's hard to describe. There's these flakies that shift from green to blue to pink, and then that periwinkle base with that purple shimmer. Ooh, this was good. This was good. I can see why this was voted back. So beautiful, and yeah, I definitely have to get this on my nails in January because I'm doing kind of something fun for January. So that was Toss a Coin to Your Witcher by Polish for Days. Next one I have is a topper that I utilized quite a bit this year. This is by Krista Designs, which is a Canadian indie brand, and this is called Raechel-polishwithrae. This is a beautiful topper. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the different shreds of black glitters in here. It just makes it look so abstract on your nails, which makes it a really lovely pairing for like a Skittle mani in the fall time. That is what I plan to do with this. I may need to get a backup of this because I've used it quite a bit. I really do love it, and I never thought a topper would go into my top polishes, but this one really has. So love it. And if you guys love like abstract looking black toppers, I highly suggest this one. So that was Krista Designs Rorschach topper. And the very last one that I have to share with you guys, I did wear twice this year, but this is not a new polish. This is the first time I've tried this polish. This is KB Shimmers The Girl Is Tiki. I did wear this for the first day of summer in June, and then again in September because the sun was still out and it was beaming, and this hollow just looks gorgeous in the sun. It's like this champagne rose pink. I just love it. It reminds me of, yeah, champagne on your nails or drinking a glass of champagne. I like it so much. And this is definitely not a polish that I thought that would go into my top 20 either, because I'm not the biggest fan of hollows, but when they look good indoors and outdoors, they are right up my alley, and that's exactly what this polish does. And that was mainly my purchase for Starly's Gamma Rays in my Black Friday haul, because that one is even more private, like vibrant fuchsia pink, so I'm excited to try it. So that was KB Shimmers The Girl Is Tiki. Alright guys, that was it for my favorite picks for this year. Let me know if we had any of the same choices, and I just want to say before I end this video, thank you guys for all the support on my YouTube channel this year. I'm really happy that I surpassed 500 subscribers. That's super cool, so hoping I'll reach the next 500 by next year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Take care.